I think. Yeah, there we go. Cowboy, was I on the whole time? Or were you just waiting? Did it send out something to say I was going on live? How you doing? That's interesting because it said you were on at 7:57, but I wasn't on yet. Hello, everybody. Well, everybody's not on yet, but I just want to say hello. Just saying hello and thank you to Dallas for a great event, and Al and staff. It's FO for FO. I don't know what that means, bro. Hello. How's everybody this Sunday evening? Do you have a link? I don't know. Excellent show. Thank you, Martha. You went. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it was good. I loved it. So first and first, since you guys are on here, first of all, I want to thank Al and staff for a very beautiful. Am I on Facebook too? Or no? I may not be. Listen, that's all right. We'll just deal with. Oh yeah, Facebook. Martha's there. So we had a great time. There were some problems with the sound. I'm not gonna lie, and we fixed it. I'll go into that more in depth. To the members on YouTube and on Patreon. But there were some interesting lessons to be learned last night, and it was good. It was really good. I missed it because I had to. Oh man. Well, man, look, you making money. That's the important thing. No, watch the clips. Oh, thank you, Martha. Yeah, so we did Dallas last night, the McFarland Theater, I believe. I think it was about 1,400 people. Myself, Richard Elliott, and Pieces of a Dream. It was very good. I liked it anyway. And excuse me, my special guest, Philip Doc Martin, who showed out last night. Let's see here. Nice. It was good. So yeah. And one of the interesting things that happened, I can tell you guys, is that so I warmed up my horns and I put my soprano. I put my soprano on a stand. We all went down to eat. Left my horns on stage. When I came back, because there was a lot going on. I mean, I'll talk about it more on Patreon. But when I came back, and then my horns were brought to me, one of the horns didn't work, so I couldn't play "You Got It All," which I was really looking forward to because it's like my brand new single, and we had to change the show around, and that was disappointing. But we'll play it in Delaware, so that'll be the first time we play it because I had this whole spiel where I was going to talk about it, and then it's my brand new CD, Best of Volume 2, with the single on there, "You Got It All," and I mean, like, what, 10 minutes before we went on, everything changed. Hello, what's up, sister? What's up, Tammy? That's my baby sister. Yeah, it was. But the moral to the story is that, well, there's no story yet, but you can prepare, but things will change and things will go wrong, and you have to be able to have a backup plan. That's why when people talk about not having a backup plan and go for your goals and have no backup plan and do it all and 1,000% one, blah blah, man, full of shit. Everybody should have a backup plan. You better, if you want to succeed in this business, you better have a serious backup plan. And I don't mean one where if I don't make it as a musician, I'm going to be a chef. So I'm talking about you can still be in music and you can still do things in music, whether you want to teach or be in the tech part of it or whatever, but you better have a backup plan. So anyway, my backup plan was to play instead of it nice and easy. Yes, it is Cowboy. What's up? Hey, Wood. Good evening. Yes, sister. So, so that was my plan. But when we did the first tune, the monitors were going crazy, and we couldn't, none of us could get a beat. So I had to stop. Um, I had to stop the show in the middle of the second song, I believe, and just reorient the band and reorient everything so we can just take it a little step at a time. And I did Diamond in the Back. Because why did I choose Diamond in the Back? Because Diamond in the Back is something that everybody on stage knows very, very well. It's simple, but it's really effective, and it brings the crowd into it, so we can kind of gauge our bearings, or listen to what's going to be changing in the middle of the tune, and still concentrate on the music, and still concentrate on delivering 150% of what we have. So that's what we did. That's what I did the second song. I was like, okay, so now Nice and Easy is not going to work, because they're relatively the same tempo. And I'm thinking about this while we're doing that. No, while Jerry is playing, I had to think about that. So after he stops playing, that's when I bring Philip Doc Martin on, because after vocal tune, it's a good time to have the saxophone come on, because I don't like saxophone overload. So after I did Diamond in the Back, or Be Thankful, he comes on, wrecks the show. It's beautiful. Just, gets house and does his thing, which is great. And then we played Mr. Magic and got up because I opened the show. So moral of the story is something will always change. Something will go wrong. But as long as there's a flow, as long as you create a flow, as long as there's momentum, as long as you're engaged, your band's engaged, and the audience is engaged, you just keep the flow going. Boom, 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 boom. I didn't want to slow it down that much because I was the opening act, and my role is to get people warmed up, and pass it off to Richard or whomever is next. And then he does his thing and he passes it off to Pieces of a Dream. And that's what we did. We had a good time. The audience enjoyed us. We did some go-go. We did some Latin. No, I did a Latin piece. I did Aquí. I'm not so sure where I did it. I must have done it after Be Thankful. I think I did do it after Be Thankful, which is interesting because I probably should have done it before Be Thankful. But anyway, it all worked out. And then we did Mr. Magic. Hello, my brother, and you better have a backup plan. In what? In any art field? Yeah, I totally agree with you, brother. I do. No show is perfect. The mark of a pro is how you. Exactly, Paula. And thank you for being a paying member, Paula, of my YouTube channel. Thank you so very, very much. You did a go-go beat as well, brother. Look, I'm a, I am a, I am a child of go-go. I am a import of go-go. I'm not the real deal. I was going to say a B child of go-go. I'm not a legitimate creator, a legitimate player of go-go, and I'm not. But I love it so much, man. So we do Mr. Magic Go-Go. In fact, I have a song, Mr. Magic Go-Go style, and I was one of the first artists to actually do it Go-Go style. Man, this chair's crickety. Wait a minute, Walter. It's in open. Well, you know what, man? I asked to be opening act. Um, and now I'm figuring, I don't know, because the sound just totally went crazy, right? And there were things that went down. So they didn't even we didn't have a sound check. And by the time we went on, we hadn't even played a note, right? So I was not the guinea pig, but yeah, I was the guinea pig for the rest of the night because, we opened the show. But I like opening now in my career because, you hit it hard, and you do what you're supposed to do. You get, I know my role. I know what I'm supposed to do. And then you're free to enjoy other people. I've never had a chance to sit down. I never listened to Richard Elliott until last night. Not really listened to him. Let me see. You got large music catalog, so no matter what you choose. You're right, Melody. And that's the only thing, too, is I felt kind of not great because I only have 40 minutes to play. And for the first time, I had to not truncate, but not do a lot of things that I know that I can do to go like this. So I had to go like from here to here and stay there. So that was different. What was I talking about? Yeah, last night, I hadn't really heard Richard Elliott play a set until last night. Pieces I've heard a lot. I mean, I played with Pieces. I played with Pieces, so I understand, and I love their music, and I love those cats. But I had a chance to listen to Richard, um, and the band was great. Yeah, I had a chance to meet Darryl Williams and Eric Valentine, and it was just a great time. And I was able to listen to somebody who I respect and liked on saxophone as well. So it was really cool, And typically I'm not. I either I do I like doing I like doing um, concerts on my own. I don't like doing multiple acts. I just don't like it because of last night, I'm not able to tell my story. Go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down, and that's one thing that I missed last night. But I mean, that wasn't my purpose last night, and there were more than one act, so it's just a different way of playing or playing and singing and just kind of gauging yourself. So I'm going to do one in Virginia in November. I think Layla's on that night. The violin player, Latin brother. I forget his name. I'm so sorry. Marcus Miller, Layla Hathaway, and a couple other people on there. Young dude. I love him too. He's killing, but I forgot his name. And that's that may be the last one that I'll do ever. Yeah, like that. Oh, I'm also doing no, but I'm doing that by myself, I think. I know I am. The one down in Delaware in October. It's a festival. I forget. Oh man, I'm tired. I love Layla. Yes, yes. What the heck is that? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's in It's in Rehoboth. Rehoboth. Yeah, that'll be nice. Oh, and I shouldn't say that because I'm also doing two concerts in Florida in April, and I know I'm not the only player on that hit. So I got work to do because I got to figure out how I'm gonna do that. From Yuma, what's up, Gary? How are you? Nice to see you, homie. From Yuma, Arizona, brother Gary. Got to stop and say hello when I see that because very special thing, residents of Yuma, Arizona. We are, I should say. You are a busy young man. Yeah, I'm busy. I don't know about the young part, but I am busy. Yeah. So today, the goal was to kind of take some time off and to rest, but I had some things that came up and I really couldn't rest that much. How did the knee hold up? Actually, the knee held up very, very well. I'm grateful to my doctor, Dr. Vega, and my doctor in Phoenix, who, no, actually, he's in Scottsdale, um, for looking out and, giving me advice as to what to do, how to do it. And yeah, I'm glad I came home. I'm glad I had, and I'm not glad that I canceled, but I'm glad I came home and gave the knee a chance to just quiet down. But it still hurts. But I'm able to function for an hour and a half between the chair and whatever. Plus, I'm on a cane full time when I'm not on stage, so it takes a lot of the pressure off the knee. But I don't like being on a cane. I really don't. It makes me look fun. I already got this happening. It looks like I'm 80 years old and all that kind of stuff, which is nothing wrong with being 80 years old, but not when you're 64. If you had to pick oh, here we go with one of them. If you had to pick, listen to Sonny Rollins or John Coltrane, oh Lord Jesus. Mm. Coltrane in the Blue Train era. I didn't listen to a lot of Sonny Rollins, to be honest with you, but Coltrane, the Blue Train days, I loved it. Dexter Gordon also in around the same, yeah, yeah. So it'd be Dexter, it'd be Coltrane in that during that time, in that time period rather. Dexter Gordon, yeah, yeah, and then Sonny Stitt, and then Sonny Rollins. For me, you ask Branford that, it'd be Sonny Rollins, Coltrane, and No, it would be probably Wayne, Wayne, and then Sonny Rollins. Yeah, maybe Train, Sonny Rollins. No, Train, Wayne, and then maybe Sonny Rollins for Branford Marcellus. Did you ever perform with Ron? No, I didn't. I didn't know Ronnie Jordan. Don't beep ba doo like that song though. Like that album that was on too. I played that album off for months. We need to meet for lunch at Lynn's for Hey, you know what? We're gonna do that. You gotta keep it quiet though. We gotta keep it quiet. But let's do that. It'll be after my surgery. It's probably be, and I have to be able to sit down for a while. So because I get back in April, mid-April, late April rather. And then I got to go straight to get my physical from Dr. Vega, and I go straight into go up to Scottsdale for the operation. Abrazos. That's the name of the organization that's doing my surgery. So about last night's sound check, Pieces of a Dream, the same problem, but it was a great. How'd you know? You were there. Yeah, yeah. And man, I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to talk to speak ill of anyone. People did the best they could do. I'll speak more about it on Patreon and on YouTube members and go in depth on it. But I don't want to. I don't want to belabor it. And actually, I just wrote a note to the promoter saying thank you when you went to perform with the Curtis. Oh man, you know we had talked about it when they're coming. They're coming back east, and I'll be back east. I'm going to come see them. One of their shows. He's talking about the Curtis family C notes. They come on tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's a family, a beautiful family, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm watching them grow and watching them. The little, not that I call them little ones because they're big now, but they're musicians and they're starting to grow, and I can start to really see different personalities musically coming out. And it's so cool because I taught for 35 years, not not kids there or young adults their age, but a little bit older, starting there and then going up. But it's just amazing. I'm learning a lot from Papa C, his method of teaching and his his approach to teaching, his approach to musicianship, and the way he raises the kids and how the music is helping to raise the kids as well. So, but my point is, you didn't ask all that. But it's a contractual thing, whereas I can't really play within a certain radius of where I'm playing, and I'm playing because I'm playing in Delaware, and so are they. So I can't play anywhere in Delaware for what is it? There's 60 days or something like that, anyway. But I want to come and see them and be a part of the lecture. That's my cousin. What's up, Vet? Now that's the first. What's poppin', sis? Yvette Williams. That's my second family. They just done. Yeah, I really appreciate their musicianship. I really do. I saw Richard Elliott and Gerald Albright in concert with the Summer Horns. Richard played the killer version of Michael Jackson's Earth song. Have you ever covered one of Michael Jackson's songs? Not Michael Jackson songs. Well, put it this way. I did a version of Never Can Say Goodbye. I did that, but I slowed it way down. I did a version that was similar to Herbie Mann's live version. I slowed it way down. Really slow. It's pretty, really pretty. Actually, man, I should bring that back. It's really nice. That's really nice. Thank you for that question. When are you and Mr. V's again? It won't be this year. We were supposed to get together, and I had to cancel on him because of the knee. And we were supposed to try to put something together, but now on August 8th, I will be playing in Philadelphia my own show at a club in Northern Philadelphia. I'm not going to. We haven't really. We're signing tomorrow, actually. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the surface. Thank you, Marilyn. Yes, I remember that. What about I Can't Help It? Let me get back. August 8th, I'm going to be in the Philadelphia area, but it's going to be in New Jersey. It's at a club, and I forgot what the name of the club is. I used to have all this stuff written down, and I didn't write it down. but that'll be August 8th. And so I won't be with Gerald this year. I'll be by myself because it's 30 miles away from Philly. I don't think there's a need to really do the club anyway. I can't. That's a bad song too. Grover did that too. Grover killed it. Hey now, I'm a longtime fan. Got a couple of earlier. Say thank you from Chicago. Currently living in Emporia. Oh, Emporia. Where's Emporia? Yvette's on here. Very Yvette would know. Yvette, where's Emporia? We were from. My family was from Christiansburg, Virginia. I don't know. I think that was that far from Emporia. Well, I can't remember actually. Let's ask. Getting up. Alexa. I mean, Siri. How far is Emporia from Christiansburg? Oh, that's Kansas. Alexa. No. What's her name? Siri. How far is Christiansburg from Emporia, Virginia? 3 hours. That's 4 hours. That's not that bad. You should inquire to perform at Jimmy's. First thing to do is to enter the studio. I apologize, as I was near. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's about 3-4 hours. Thank you, Vet. Hello, Tasty. What's happening? Hey, now, long time. Okay, that's also a big fan. Also a big fan of the Curtis family. My mom. My man. Oh, cool, bro. Yeah. Curtis family. That's my crew. You should inquire to perform at Jimmy. That's what I wanted to see. Jimmy's Jazz Club in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. You know what? We inquired about 2 or 3 times, but they never did call back. So, but we may be in New Bedford, Massachusetts this year. So I'll let you know about that. We're going to be in communication with New Bedford next week. So I'll let you know that. I'm glad I'm not the only one who. I'm glad you told me that too, because I feel pretty stupid. Hey, Walter, first time seeing you live on here. Thank you so much for coming on, Burton. No, Burton. Nah, Burton. Nah, that's interesting. Oh, that reminds me. Everybody who's on Facebook, if you could please join my YouTube channel, I'd be I'll be grateful. Because some of you know I got my Facebook page stolen 4 or 5 years ago, and Facebook stopped letting me monetize it, so I can no longer monetize on Facebook because I don't know if they thought that I was part of it or whatever the situation was. But I'm trying to migrate a lot of the followers over to YouTube. So as I'm gaining members there and making them money and all that kind of stuff, then some of it will come back to me because I think I deserve it because of what I've accomplished and trying to build up everybody's platform. It only stands to reason I should benefit from it. So if you could join my YouTube channel, I would really, really appreciate it. That's where I met. Oh yeah, Ron in New Hampshire. Wow. I finally also caught you live first time. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I was wondering if you're gonna come on, Cowboy. Miss Janice. That's a shame. Yeah, it is, Janice. But trying to deal with Facebook in a mature fashion when things are going crazy is just it's effort in what they used to call futility, exercise and futility. That's what they used to say. Good evening, brother Richard. How you doing? I'm locked in on YouTube. I like to get my. Oh, what's up, Melody? Yeah, you know what? I like YouTube because it's more flexible and it allows me to monetize what I've been through and so on and so forth. So I really appreciate that. Can you give us a link? Oh, sorry about that, Paula. Oh, Paula, you a member. But I'll do that for Paula. I'm going to do it for you, Paula. Cut. I'm going to do this. Now we're going to do that. So, Miss Paula, bam. Oh, it's the wrong. Oh, no, it's the right one. Is it the right one? Yeah, that's it. Haywood, I think I said. What's up, James? How are you? Can you go? So the link is there. I think I'm caught up with everybody. 8 miles from North Carolina border, 195, 60 south of Richmond. Oh, yeah. You know what? I remember now because I passed that. I think we passed that if you're driving to. No, would you do that? Emporia. Because I'm trying to figure out if I passed that one. I used to come to Christiansburg driving from Boston, and I don't think we went through not DC, but we went through where did we go through? Maryland for a minute, and then West Virginia for a minute. So no, we didn't. I don't think we went. We no, that's too far east. So I must have passed by there, going maybe to maybe Richmond or somewhere from Christiansburg or something like that. I don't know. Clifford from South Carolina listens to your YouTube day. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Clifford. Yeah, a lot of my music is on YouTube, and I do get some royalties from that too. Um, I made a deal about maybe 5 or 6 years ago where some of it is not coming to me, but like the newer stuff, I have a song called "You Got It All," a remake of I just told you a remake of a Jets hit. Like when you play that, pieces of that come to me, and the tracks that I have out, like "Come Live with Me," that I get a piece of. Also, the Latin album that I did called "Sin Palabras," which means without words. I get all of that. So I just appreciate your support, and I appreciate the opportunity from YouTube to monetize it. It's not a lot, but it is. It's a start. It's a start. And also, I have a Patreon channel. The Patreon should be in the description or the links in here. Actually, I put that on as well. There's a $5 channel, a $5 prescription. It's kind of like this. It goes into details of what happened on stage, so on and so forth. That's the $5. And then the $45 one is pretty much for saxophonists. We meet every 3 weeks. We have levels from starting from the beginning to moderate to advanced. And we discuss all things saxophone. Kim Waters will be a special guest in April. And I'm going to talk to Najee, see if he'll grace us with his presence. Not this month, but next month, give him an opportunity to maybe to do it. And some other saxophonists as well. So it's not, it's not for the advanced, it's not for the beginners, but it's for everybody. So that's my goal now, to try to reach as many people as I can, and as it relates to all things saxophone. How often do you have your horns repaired, and when can you tell it's time for? Oh man, I don't know if I finished my story, but yeah, I did finish my story. But now I have to spend that saxophone, the lower stack. Something happened to that horn. I don't know what it is, but it's going to run me probably. I don't want to think about it. But I had just had it done in Phoenix before I left, and a great Mike Nye is just a great repair person in Phoenix, and it was playing so sweet. I mean, I just did a song called "Take Me Away," right, and it was just playing like butter, and now it's just gone. And I'm like, Emporium is probably 4 hours. That's right. That's it, Vet. Mm-hmm. Off 95. That's right. I thought it was east, so I wouldn't travel that. Um, yeah, I wouldn't go coming from Boston. No, that we would just slide over, because our home was going towards West Virginia. Christiansburg is near Blacksburg, Virginia. Mm. I missed your last Charlotte appearance in Middle C, and I know you said you wouldn't to know there. But what about the Carolina Theater? Ooh, of course I didn't bring my pen. Can I? Can I? Can I? Can you do me a favor and inbox me that if you could, bruh, so that I can make some notes and then send them to an agent, because I wasn't aware of that of those options. It's only usually it's just middle seat. People don't ever give me an option in Charlotte, because I love to come. People are asking me back, and I did the numbers, but just the discussions got uh, disrespectful. Let's just say, and I don't do disrespect, especially not in North Carolina. Hey, Doctor, I just grabbed your YouTube. My man Joe, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you, Reggie. Any other questions? Next stop is Delaware. And then Delaware, March 7th. Maya is opening for us. What else? April 18th and 19th, I don't remember the city, but we'll be in starts with a P in Florida. It's not Pompano on the 19th, and Claremont, not Claremont, something else on the day before. Working hard on You Got It All on my support. Congratulations, Clifford. I have left two questions for me. If you have two questions left, you can ask them now, and I'm gonna get off of here. And then I go in for my surgery. Yvette will be coming out. Yvette and her wonderful husband are coming out to make sure I'm all right for about a week and a half. And I'll be doing some serious rehab for, I guess, 4 or 5 weeks, and be back on the road, God willing. I do subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Thank you, Edward. Appreciate that, D. And I should mention too, and this is not because of what you guys just said, but you can sign up for membership on YouTube, and that's where I go in depth with some of the things that happen on stage, and even do some some light lessons on YouTube membership, as well as Patreon as well. You even thought of covering this guy's in love. Oh man, you talking about da 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 do dee dum do da do. That was flat. That's a bad song. Burt Bacharach. I think that's what you mean. Barney with Barry. Why? When are you coming to St. Louis? Man, I was there 2 years ago. There's not a lot of people doing a lot of music like mine in St. Louis. I don't know. If they reach out, I'm coming. We will be coming to Ohio this year. I think that's in the works. We just got. What did we just do? August 8th is where? That's New Jersey. That's going to be coming up. I'll be announcing that soon. We'll be in Hampton on November 11th. That's what I'm talking about before. Is that November? It's one of them, like November. One of them Novembers. One of those dates for I think it's the Hampton. It's not the Hampton Jazz Festival. I always screw it up. I just know you would kill that song. That's the One No Melody. That's a bad song. That's a bad song. When you smile, I can tell you know each other very well. Okay. That's a bad song. Jazz Legacy. That's it. Jazz Legacy. I just I'm messing up the city. Is it city in Hampton? It's Hampton, right? Jazz Legacy. Boy, does he have a line. Let me see if I can, since I messed him up, let me see if I can get on here and let you know what's happening with that. Go ahead, Alvin. Where are you, brother? Alvin. Oh, you know what? I may not be able to say that because I don't know if his contracts are all done yet. So I know Layla is going to be on my night, and so is what's that brother's name? It may be on his website already. I don't know. Blessings, brother. Wishing you all the well. Thank you so much. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. I think that's it for me, y'all. I just really appreciate you coming out. Like I said, today was a little bit, and that's another thing too. The knee did swell up today, so I couldn't get much rest last night. Usually, what happens is it goes up like that after the day. So at night is the most uncomfortable for me. But look, a lot of people are facing things that are much worse than a painful knee. So I'm not going to complain. And we still performed at a high level last night, really high level, and in circumstances that were less than optimum. So I'm very pleased with what happened. See, it's not about putting all of your effort into this or that when things are perfect. That's one thing. But when you do that and things are confusing and you can't hear, or you can't hear one minute, you can't hear the next, that's when the true, how do I put it? That's when the real ones appear, because everything, all you have are your instincts to trust. And some people just kind of go wild and just go crazy, but we all really, made it simple. And They followed me, and I directed them and did this, and it was fine. It was beautiful. That last night, as strange as it seems, might have been my best night in a long time. Mm-hmm. Herb Alpert, you should play Herb Alpert. Prayers for your surgery. Thank you so much. It's 3 months, and honestly, I can't wait for it. Um, you know, I can't wait. I'm ready. Really, really, really ready now. And that for me to say that, it's yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. Okay, that's it for me. What time is it? It's bedtime actually too, because I'm sleepy. Tomorrow I'll be able to get a little bit of rest and a lot of work done. Hopefully, actually, a couple of band members are still here at the hotel. They're taking a vacation, which is really cool. I'm glad that they take some time off. I'm a healthcare worker. My prayers for us. Thank you so very much, Clifford. Yeah, they're doing it like clockwork now, boom, 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 and people are up and at them. So, I'm not, I don't like the idea of going to sleep when I don't want to go to sleep. But, you got to trust a higher power to deliver you through things when, you have to do things to get better that may require you to go under. So I'm ready. And Yvette is one of the best people on the planet. I'm not saying that because she's my family, but when she and her husband are around, I'm a better man, and I'm glad that they're going to be there for me. So I'm good with that. Is that Tony? Yeah, what's up, man? I know the feeling about sax repairs. It's usually that thing. Yeah, and that's what I went in for the soprano, but the G sharp key. It was G sharp sticking key, and he just kind of like soothed it all. Man, Tony, she was playing like Beyonce and country music. It was just, nice and sweet and slow. Then it wasn't. Oh man, I sit up here with this damn banner. Use banners to summarize your talking points and display calls to action. Well, let's just say I have not mastered StreamYard yet. Good night, Don. Good night, y'all. I really appreciate you. What's up, Tony? Yvette's on here, Tony. I don't know if you remember Foster sister, Yvette. She's on here tonight as well. So thank you for coming on. God bless you. Remember, please sign up for YouTube. Join a member if you want. Your support is very, very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. Again, God bless you all, and I will see you soon. But right now, I think I'm going to go to bed. No, I know I'm going to go to bed. All right? Bless you. Love you all. Bye-bye.